point regarding Lillard. For as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been in every gamer throughout his young career. That is remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Feeds to Henderson. Leonard sets a screen for Henderson. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. Henderson's got his second basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
The Warriors pull it in.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Henderson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get, a solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin, right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
It's Curry with the drive, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. A 3 from Barnes. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Crabbe kicks to Leonard. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Lillard with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Leonard, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Iguodala. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. That's good.
You know, I think Myers Leonard really finding his niche as a stretch big man. And I think with his size and athleticism, the Blazers had envisioned him making his mark in the paint. But the way he's shooting, though, that they're not going to complain nor try to limit his impact on the game.
From 11 feet away, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. Trailblazers shooting an impressive 60% early. Davis sets a screen. Here's Henderson. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And, you know, his teammates, Leonard's teammates, encouraged him to just let it fly. So much of the NBA game is confidence. And he's having success putting the ball in the basket. And I think he has a chance to be a very good player.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Shot from 16. Henderson, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
But they get it back. Here's Livingston. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland.
Hey.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Lillard again missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Barnes. And too long on the shot.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Henderson, no one around him. Portland, no good that time either. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Stephen Curry for 3. Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green with 1.
Free throw, no good for Green. Here's Crabbe. And the jumper is good. Crabbe's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for yours.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his story.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Portland trailing here. Now here's McCollum. And Iguodala comes to help. Here's Plumlee, and he jams it with authority.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Now here's Iguodala. D right on him. 3-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Crabbe. Here's Harkless, and the rejection by Iguodala. The 19-foot shot. Curry with another miss.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Harkless with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Plumlee with the screen. Crabbe pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
That's good. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue. To pound them down low.
One passes to Harkless. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And the Warriors with some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Portland with a change here too. Aminu's checked in, and here's McCollum for 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Iguodala's drive, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
McCollum with the ball. He's got 5. Plumlee with the screen. Green with the block.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. And the basket by McCollum. Warriors trail by 6. Livingston dishes to Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Here's McCollum. Offensive rebound, Plumlee, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Plumlee's got 7 points in the game. It's deflected. Clark kicks to Iguodala. Now McCollum, he has 7. Here's Crabb. Over in the corner, Harkless. All alone. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up in Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Bogut.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.